All right, this is totally unscripted, and it came from me going into my garage and seeing the fact that I straightened up my garage. But last year, last year, I'm fucked up right now. No, okay, last week, my whole week was based on fear. I did an Instagram live on fear for about an hour, just talking about how it consumes us and pretty much screws with us mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. It does all those things. And I want to continue this and finish it here by talking about how my fear, my fear would drive me to not do the things that I love, which is what I'm doing right now. I love this, but my fear of it being good for other people, right? And not just other people. I'm talking about people in particular. Not it just being good for them. It it made me cower, right? It made me afraid to keep doing this because, like, if y'all don't like it, then who the hell else out there gonna like it? If y'all my people. But after continue to doing the work, I started to see that it's not about them. But at first, I had to get over that hump of, man, my people don't fuck with me and the things that I do. So, like, does it even matter? And just quitting all the goddamn time and then starting up, quitting, starting up, quitting. I shouldn't have been looking at those individuals as the ones that I should have been getting on my side, because I mean, they're your friends, and if people are your friends, then they're going to ride for you anyway. If you got something going on in your life that is very important to you, and you got friends and they don't support that, they don't celebrate that, I want you to start looking at those friends, because honestly, that's what we all supposed to be a part of each other for, because we're there for support for one another. And if you got people in your group that's not fucking with you on that level, and you got some really good shit that you know how to do, right? I need to start looking at those people and start to understand that they're really not your friends the way that you think they are, right? Your expectations of this friendship is not their expectations. So I had to start looking into people who was actually supportive. I was like, man, these people, I've never met these people before, ever, that would reach out, DM, and like, these people really they really rocking with it, right? So you got to get out of your own way. So I tell myself I have to get out of my own way of this fear, because this fear, right, that I had for things like this, I believe it's the reason why a lot of people do the things that they do and expect to be, have some type of gratitude for doing it, right? So I'm gonna full circle this thing. I walked out into my garage, and the garage was just, I don't like how the damn garage is. It just feel like it's so much clutter that's on top of you, and I work out in there, so I gotta move some shit around. So I go into the garage and I move everything around, fix it all up, boom, boom, bang, boom, hooked it up. You know what I'm saying? And then I walk out there today and I look at the garage, like, man, this garage looks nice. I wonder what Andrea thinks about this, right? She probably don't think shit. she probably don't care. It's the fact that she didn't ask me to do that, and I didn't do this for her. I did this because, honestly, it was something I was supposed to have done any damn way. It's something I should have been doing. Look, we got to stop wanting to get kudos for the shit that we supposed to be doing. Yeah, but hear a nigga talk about, man, I'm a good dad. I'll be watching my kids and everything. But watching your kids, I heard niggas say he babysit his kids before. What the fuck you mean you babysit your kids? Nigga, these are your children. You're obligated to do this. It's the dumbest shit, right? Men and women, for those who are rocking with these roles and shit like that, man, hey, I commend you. But in my household, all that role shit is out the window. Ain't no such thing as no goddamn roles. It's you do it because you can do it. And I make sure I can do it because we a team. Right? This is your partner. When you get married to your partner, not to your motherfucking coworker. What the hell are we talking about, guys? And so, I'm not straying too far away from how I started this thing talking about fear. But what I'm saying is, out of fear, right, I wouldn't do things because what I felt people cared about me. So whenever I do minimal shit, like you're looking for some type of goddamn praise for it, but you're supposed to be doing that. And as I moved into that, I was like, we're moving into that idea of there not being any roles in our relationship, and that you can do some stuff and I can do it too, right? I heard this guy come on, he was on his show, and he was questioning this man, asking him, like, why don't women want to come home and cook, right? And the guy goes, because they're tired. And the other dude is like, what do you mean they tired? Like, they're tired. They work just like we do. Like, when you come home, aren't you tired? And the dude really couldn't answer it, right? So if women are supposed to come home and cook, right? What else are they supposed to do? They're supposed to come home and cook, come home and clean. What else women do? Like those are women chores, right? So you do understand that cooking is a every night thing if you're not a person that goes out to eat, or you might have some leftovers or some shit like that. But cooking is damn near every night thing. Cleaning, washing clothes, all that shit is damn near every other day thing. Hell, cleaning is an everyday thing. So you understand what I'm saying? Women are doing these jobs every single day. What's the man's role in the damn household? What's his role? Keep gas in the car, wash the car, cut the grass, maintenance here and there. Motherfucker, how many times a week do you cut the grass? I guarantee it ain't every goddamn day. How many times you wash the car? I guarantee that ain't every day. Shit, in fact, there might be weeks and weeks before you wash that motherfucker. How do I know? Because I do it. I'm guilty as charged. I'm not on this microphone saying this shit because I got an opinion on it. I'm saying it because I have lived it, and I totally understand why men feel the way they do and why women feel the way that they do. Because men, I'm about to let y'all in on something about why these women feel the way they do when it comes to doing everything that they have to do, that you think they have to do because of these stupid ass roles, right? They gotta do every goddamn thing. They gotta do it every day. Unlike you, who has to do it like, I don't know, maybe once or twice a week. Don't you work 40 hours a week? When you get off of work, aren't you tired? So what the hell you think is wrong with this woman? This woman works just as hard as you and then gotta come home and keep on working. While you on the other hand, you come home and sit on your ass. Look, this ain't all men, but it is some men. I guarantee you, and there's a lot of women out there. I probably got a lot of women friends who gonna be looking at this show because I'm gonna put it on YouTube. They gonna or just listening to it. But that man got a point. You don't do shit around here. Just because you fucking wash the car, nigga, you ain't washed the car in months. Bitch, I had to sweep, mop, and vacuum every day because you assholes track dirt in the house. I keep telling y'all take y'all shoes off. Look, man, I just jumped into a woman's mind. But because I live in a woman's position. I lived in a woman's position it ended about 2 weeks ago when my son finally went back to school on the 17th, right? Before that, man, Andrea, Andrea's my wife, for all you first time listeners. She's my wife, and she got a job. She got a new job as an assistant principal at a school, right? And we didn't know that she had to go back to school so soon. Like, she went back way before the summer ended. So I was at home with Chandler for like about a month and a half or some shit like that. Like, I was straight up daddy daycare. You know what I'm saying? And to all the women out there, I apologize for myself and on behalf of all men who feel the way that I do right now. And I say, I'm sorry, but you guys have one of the hardest damn jobs ever. Ever. The job of a housewife, look, man, y'all are full of shit. Do this shit for about a week, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to be like, damn, I want to go back on the job. I'll go do anything to not have to do this every single day. Man, look, folding clothes, washing clothes, mopping, sweeping, cooking, watching all day after my son. My son is all day, Daddy, I'm hungry. Daddy, come play with me. Daddy, I want to go outside. Daddy. I told you, you got all of this. All of this every day. Any man sitting there talking about right now, like, man, I could do that. That ain't nothing. You're a damn lie. You're a goddamn lie. I want you to try it. Women out there in the world, I'm going to, just in case nobody hears this, I'm going to write it somewhere. Women, I want you to challenge your man. Go to your man, right, after you hear this, and be like, hey, let's do a swap. Right? Let's do a swap. You take on all the roles that a woman is supposed to take on, and I will take on all the roles that a man is supposed to take on. Let's see what you're going to say I want y'all to do it. Go up to your man and tell him, hey, I want you to be the bitch. I'm sorry for saying that. But I'm just saying, hey, I want you to be the bottom. Just go tell him, I want you to be the bottom. It's time for you to be the bottom. I'm going to be the top. Bro, trust me. After it's all said and done, you are going to be very, very upset because you're going to realize that you don't do half of the stuff that this woman does for your family. I don't care about that when a man talk about, man, I'm out there making all the money. Sorry, I'm out there making the money. What the hell you think is going to happen when you have a job? However much money you make is because you got a really good job that's going to pay you that much. So when you talking about, man, I'm making all this money, you make all this money because you got a good job. What if you was a motherfucker that had a basic ass job and running around talking about I'm making all the money? Shut your ass up. You ain't making no goddamn money. Shut the hell up. Any average nigga like that, your woman could tell a nigga to shut up. Shut up. You don't say nothing else to me. Because you don't make enough. I'm sorry, don't do that, baby. Don't do that. But, man, seriously. I want y'all to stop running around talking about how much money y'all make. I want y'all, because money don't make family, right? Money doesn't make love. It doesn't. Like your actions, your purpose, that's what makes love happen. You are love any damn way. Like, you are love. The things that you can honestly do, that's the best things in life, they're free. They're free. But you have to make money because you got to pay the bills. And trust me, that woman, because this is not 1950 or some shit like that. Women are working. Was women working in 1950? I don't know shit. I ain't go back and do my research. But it ain't them old times where women was not working. So we can't expect a woman to do everything. You can't. You need to lower your expectations as a man. That way, first off, like, what are your expectations? Right? Have any of y'all out there, because I'm getting on some real relationship type shit right now. Like, have any of y'all sat down and just talked about y'all expectations for your relationship? Because if y'all doing this bullshit with these gender roles, I'm like, trust me, the woman don't like that. I mean, she's only doing it because I guess it's what is expected of her because of old traditions, but this isn't old times. None of this is old times. Like, we are in a new age, right? The age of Aquarius is what it is. We're in a new time. Well, we have to start, I mean, we should have been started looking. It's just that some men started to wake up, and these women who were already in those positions because their intuition was already heightened, right? Some of these men are the ones who are starting to wake up and realize that these women are getting the shit end of the stick. So when I talk about this intuition that these women have, it's something that is heightened, right, in a spiritually woken individual, right? To where you start to think not like the masses, is where you start to think like the majority. You start thinking like the minority. The minority want to understand why they aren't supported just as much as the majority. The minorities are typically the ones who do all the work. Now, a lot of people that do all that, they're women. So why is it that women get less pay for doing the exact same thing that a man does? Why is it that women get treated less than of a man at all? Why is that? I mean, there are certain things that a man can't do that a woman can do, and that a woman can't do that a man can do, right? It's just as far as there being positions in the world. And I ain't really, like, let's not talk about combat and war and dumb shit like that, because honestly, in a just world, in a peaceful world, there is no war and combat and nothing. So you don't need no fucking woman to be going out there dragging no goddamn soldier off the battlefield. But since we have that dumb shit, right? If you are a woman, trust me, you're gonna have to be in superior shape, because the best woman in whatever sport they in, or just whatever that you have to be physical in, cannot beat the best man. It's impossible. Whoever's the best basketball player in the WNBA, line them up against LeBron James, and she will not score a point unless the only way If LeBron James go out there and play like he playing the goddamn finals, right? Or any game in the playoffs. If he go out there, he finna lock down defense. This is a woman, right? Woman NBA player. She's nowhere near trying. And like, we gotta, come on, guys, stop playing around. Stop playing. That's bullshit. Stop playing. You know, girls, ladies, y'all know. Seriously. Y'all got too much pride. Ain't no fucking way that this any woman's finna beat LeBron James in no goddamn basketball game. Y'all know this. Ain't no woman, period, finna be able to step on a football field. Right? Unless she's doing it. These are grown ass men out there that have been doing this shit all their life. You know what I'm saying? This woman has been doing the same, bro. Like, come on, man. The woman's just everything about a woman and about a man is just totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they say opposites attract. They don't mean opposites attract as far as like, I like football and you like, I don't know, tennis, some shit, or you don't like sports at all, and we're gonna click. No, that's not what that means. What it mean, we're opposite sex. That's why we like each other. It's got nothing to do with none of the other shit. Because trust me, you don't like a lot of stuff that your significant other does, and that doesn't make y'all opposites attract. That just make that I don't like what you do. I don't like that, and I like this. That's all that means. Opposite is I'm a man and you're a woman. But I mean, in today's age, with all these damn pronouns and everything is going shit, we ain't gonna know what's a man or a woman no more. We just gonna be people. There's a person. And now there's no such thing as an opposite. It's just gonna be opposites of mind, opposites of thought, right? But that's where that's all going. And that's not where I wanna go, right? So anyway, there's just certain jobs that men can do that women, you know, so they can do it, but just not at the capacity of that what a man can do. I'm not down talking no woman out there, not down talking no man out there. I'm just keeping it real. Because you could, like, seriously, you could put like the best female fighter against like, but not a pro, against some average dude, and she can win. Because that's her job. This is just an average ass man. But you're not gonna put a great female fighter against an amateur fighter. This man still fights. He has a lot more power than she does. That's what I'm getting at right there. Just like old buddy in the swimming thing. Like, this dude was ranked like 260 in men, and then he goes to the women. He's ranked, I don't know, is he ranked number one? Or she? But this is still like, this was a man. And a lot of women out there in the world, right? A lot of women, I ain't talking about men, a lot of women are not going to speak up. They're not going to say anything because of these movements and these agendas. And just like any man that says anything about a transgender, like how Dave Chappelle did, they attacked the hell out of him, a woman's not going to want to say. They're going to be scared too. Because they're going to be like, oh, this is not equality. Right? This is discrimination. So the thing is, why would a woman be mad at all? Listen to what I'm saying. If they're going to start making it to where there's no such thing as what is a man and what is a woman cannot get mad at a man who's transgender and enters into their sport. He's dominating. Because what are they going to say? He can't do this because he's a man. Wrong. He's not a man. He doesn't classify himself as a man. He's a woman. He's changed himself. So what will these women be mad about? And you don't see any women doing that and going over to participate in the men's sport. It is not going to happen. It's not. You gotta get all type of testosterone injections. Like, you women have estrogen. That's why a man, when he's changing over to a woman, he's getting all that estrogen so he can become more feminine. It's not gonna work, guys. We gotta get. Oh, how the hell did I even get here? I started this shit talk about fear, man, and I'll talk about the opposites of men and women. Listen up, guys. We are supposed to be providing and protecting our women. not bitching and complaining, right? So many men talk down on their women and what they do, and hell, y'all gossip and complain everything just as much as they do. Gossip about shows, gossip about people, gossip everybody, everything. Like, you ever just look at come on, you just like what you say women are. But women, like, women are the way that they are because of us. It's gonna get real deep right now for this next 10 minutes. I'm on Anchor, so I can only do 30-minute episodes. So it's gonna get real deep. Women are the way that they are because of us, man. Right? When you get into a relationship with a woman, you love her so much and everything's just so cool, man. It's great. And then you get to that point to be like, man, you changed. You wanna know who she changed into? She changed into you. Right? All of your bullshit that you bring into the relationship, all of your staying out late at night, she wondering where you at. You're not getting shit done around the house. You're not doing what you say you're supposed to be doing, right? You're lying. You're being argumentative. You're being judgmental. You're being forceful, trying to make this woman to submit to your every will and whim. What you think is gonna happen to that woman's feminine side? She's gonna get to the point where she's gonna be sick of your shit and she's gonna be just as combative as your ass is. Women are not combative. Women are honor, adore, love. Men are combative and confrontational. That's why every goddamn war and all this other crazy shit you've seen has been a man that started all of it. Ain't no women out here starting no goddamn war shit. They not even heard. Women don't get shit until black people get shit. That's why every woman in the world should support black people. But goddamn it, some of you black people, some of my people, boy, I swear y'all the epitome of the N-word. But our women, if anything, guys, our women will support us, because whenever a black movement goes on, all women and like homosexuals, they'll get all their stuff they've been asking for. So I think y'all might want to start looking at that. So, is that a bold statement? I don't know, but that's how I feel. But anyway, man, we are the cause of how our women act. We are the cause of how they come back at us and they back talk and they curse. They do all these things because they wasn't like that when you first met them. You made them that way with your behavior. You don't want to take accountability, right? Men are not going to take any kind of accountability, and you're going to be in a position where you're like, well, I'm tired of this woman. I don't want to be with her no more. And you're going to want to look for a divorce. Do you understand that us as people, we are all connected and we are all soul mates, right? Whoever you chose to be your wife is the woman that you're supposed to be with. Now, if you chose this woman, you still out there doing ignorant shit, that's on you. You understand what I'm saying? But you still love the woman enough to choose her to make her your wife. You just couldn't get over all the nonsense that you was doing with you, like before you even decided to be with this person. And now you're finna bring all that into the relationship. Fellas, this shit's gonna suck when I say this. But honestly, if you guys are looking to have a bachelor's party, bro, before you get married, to say, man, just one last time. What do you mean one last time? One last time of going out with your friends? Because trust me, in your relationship, your wife is gonna let you go out with your friends. So don't give me that shit. If you sit up there trying to go to a strip club or something where you got hookers or, I said hookers. Do niggas get hookers anymore for their bachelor party? Or they call them prostitutes? I don't know what they call them. But if you're doing any of that stuff, right, that is lust. You still lusting after women. But you've been with this woman long enough for her to be your fiance, and she's about to be your wife tomorrow, but you feel you need one last time that don't make no sense to me. It should have been one last time when you started dating this woman. When you made it exclusive, right? When you made it like, okay, we done dating. I think you're beautiful. I think you're smart. You know, you're creative. I love everything about you. And like, I would love to make you my wife. Yeah, you go through all that shit, right? That was it. That was everything you're supposed to have done up until that point should have been done. That's just, seriously, if you want to listen, men, if you want to get married, I am going to need for you, go have sex with as many women as you want to, right? Go out, hit the town, strip club, do all these things, right? Do all of them. If you want to do that, right? And you start doing it like, I can't give this up. It's not time to get married. Hell, it's not even time to really be in a relationship. You still can't get over all that stuff. I'm trying to keep it real on this thing, man. Like, there cannot be any middle ground anymore on things like this. There is the bottom and there's the top. And the bottom is that behavior that kept you from even being in a relationship. The top is the behavior that keeps you in a marriage. Husband and wife, or wife and wife, or husband and husband, whatever you want it to be. That's what being at the top is. It means you got to be 100% devoted to that. It means all your time has to go to being a husband. It is not a fucking job. It is your duty. It is your duty to be a husband. It's your duty to go get this damn car cleaned, or to go wash these dishes or pick up these groceries when your wife can't do it. It is your duty to take care of your damn children, to raise your children. This ain't no fucking job. You're obligated to do this shit because you're the person in the position. And if you don't want to be in that position, don't put yourself in it ever. I'm so sick of these. How are y'all out there? Come on, bro. Strap up if you don't want no goddamn kids. Take responsibility. Take responsibility for your actions. I'm not trying to come at no man, bro. I'm just saying. Take responsibility for the bullshit that you do. For putting that woman through the shit that you put her through. And your gender roles. The same thing goes for women too, man. It's like, I'm sorry that men do this to y'all, but at some point in time, you got to realize that this is not me. See, this is where I'm going to come at y'all at. You got to realize that this is not me. This is not who I was. And this is who I'm becoming in this relationship. And if we cannot come to resolute, then I'm going to have to walk away. I'm going to have to leave you. Women have to come to that conclusion. So trust me, y'all ain't the only innocent ones in this either. It's like when this shit is happening to you, you guys got to develop a backbone and get your asses up out the situation. Same thing with men. If you're in an abusive relationship with a woman, she's beating the hell out you, slap you upside your head and all this other crazy shit. Women, if y'all in some shit with a man who can't stop cheating on you, all this other dumb stuff, trust me, leave. Leave this person, because all of those behaviors should have been dealt with before he even said, I do. All those behaviors should have been dealt with before he said, hey, will you marry me? All those behaviors should have been dealt with before that boy was like, hey, man, you want to go grab something to eat with me? You see what I'm saying? Like, they got to be out the way. And if they not, for you men listening to this, if this is you, because you're not going to agree with me off top, because first you're going to hate the fuck out of me. Fuck that dude. Fuck Chad. He's stupid. He's tripping. Whatever. Hate all you want. I'm keeping it real. If this is you, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing right now. Look at yourself in the mirror. If you got one, just put your phone out, put it on a selfie, on the camera, look at it, and be like, I need to stop doing this shit. I need to be all in this relationship. And if I can't be all in, then I need to let this go. And for women out there, if this man is treating you that way, where you are all in, because what's going to happen is, it's going to put you in that position to where whoever you get with next, you're never going to trust them. And for men, it's going to put you in a position to where you're just going to keep on running away every time a woman acts a certain way. But you got to understand, you created this. So, let's take this all the way back. You created what these women are right now, man. Stop it. Women, take responsibility to, like, don't go cutting your hair off and do all sort of crazy shit after you get into a bad relationship and you leaving them. Don't do all that. Men, start handling things around the house that you're supposed to. Women, do the same. Keep doing the same. Man, y'all just keep taking care of each other. Partnerships. I don't know what else I had. Fear. You guys are scared or anything out there, I implore you to face that shit head on. Take it on head on. Don't be afraid. That's how you get over things. Get over these things, and then you do it every single day. For those who are out there in fear of anything, and as for me, man, I got over my fear, because that's why I'm doing this right now for you guys. I love you all. Have a great day, man. Peace. This was dope. Y'all check it out. Get to the end. Oh, and like, share, and subscribe, please, for your boy, man, on YouTube and for my podcast. Podcast, all in due time. YouTube is all in due time. And podcast is yours to stay on. Yo, take care. Peace.